Hey.
Okay, that was Captain Beefheart with You're Gonna Need Somebody on Your Bond from his 1968 album.
No, it's not. It's actually from a bootleg called Grow Fins that came out in 1995.
Oh, did it? Right, okay. So, Kidderminster 1968.
Yeah, recorded in Kidderminster in 1968,
Okay, sorry about that. Right, let's get that right then. It was from Grow Fins, which is
actually it's not. It's a box set of outtakes and various live things that came out, and it's really rare as well now, unfortunately.
Okay, thanks for clearing that one up.
That's all right.
All right, okay, this is Liverpool Community Radio, and I'm Mark Rowley talking with the legend that is Bernie Connor. Bernie, your musical tastes are very eclectic, to say the least. Are there any genres or types of music that you don't really have much time for?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I hate that Irish music. Can't stand it, man. It reminds me of being a kid. You know, your drunken relatives. Okay. Oh, man, I hate it. Yeah. And I can't really think of any single examples. Actually, you know what? It was on the radio the other day. I went out one Friday night. As drunk could be. That was on the radio the other day, and I had to say to that buddy, I like this. But as a rule of thumb, generally, I despise traditional Irish music. Oh. But other than that, I can't really think of anything that I don't like. You know,
British metal?
Mate, see, the thing is, when it wasn't well a few years ago, I had a little bit of time to think, and I came up with this theory, right, about music, that is that all music, imagine, right, if all music was released onto a level playing field, and the only thing that really matters is whether you liked it or not. It doesn't matter who makes it, doesn't matter what it sounds like, it doesn't matter, it's all right to like things, and it's all right not to like things. Yes. So, the new wave of British heavy metal wasn't very heavy, was it? I think that was the point we were making. It just sounds dead weedy, doesn't it? Sorry. Okay. Queensryche, White Spirits, my giddy aunt stuff. I worked in a record shop at the time, and with those kids with tight kecks and high-top sneakers on, you know, like terrible. Yeah. And a bubble pen.
Yeah. But, you know, let's not... I know from a previous conversation with Bernie, you don't like elitism in music and people who have, like, elitist views about what's good and what isn't good.
Well, it's down to personal interpretation. It's how you interpret messages. You know, I'm not really... The people are free to like what they like, you know. That's one of my slogans, is like what you like when you like, you know. Yeah.
And rightly so.
You know, people are free to like what they like and what they like, but I just hate...
It's okay to not like something.
Yeah, of course it's okay to despise things with all your heart, and of course it is.
And it's okay to like a bit of pop music as well.
Oh, pop music! It's all pop music.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter whether it's Stockhausen or the Sex Pistols or Tomorrow or whatever. It's all pop music.
Yes, okay.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's popular, then it's music, then it's pop music.
Very good. Okay, you have your Sound of Music shows and the music you post on social media that gives us an idea of what you're listening to. Is there any music or new bands or groups or general music makers taking up a lot of your listening time at the present moments?
I still buy an awful lot of new... I see, the whole thing about the Sound of Music is that if a fella of my age, it would be dead easy to just knock a show together with the golden moments of my youth. Anyone can do that. Yeah. But it's actually keeping up and buying new music. And it never stops that, you know. That never... the Kamasi Washington album.
Yes.
My giddy aunt.
Yeah.
My giddy aunt. Spirits rejoice. We get back to Albert Ayler again, you know. And, mate, I still love that very fact of getting bowled over like something that you've never heard before.
Okay, would you be going to see him at the...
Oh, absolutely, I'm walking there. I'm going to set off after I leave here, man. On my hands and knees.
Right, okay, for people who don't know, I think am I right in thinking it's the 30th of June?
30th of June, yeah, we'll get there in the end.
At the O2 Academy.
Yes.
Kamasi Washington or Kamasi Washington.
Is it Kamasi?
As Bernie.
Is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows? Fine. Can somebody help us out there?
I don't care.
Okay. In that case, we'll carry on. And can you tell us about your next choice? It's the Sordid Sound System and Fear Eats the Soul.
I get sent loads of records just to play as a DJ, you know. And again, I get pop-eyed with amazement that people are still You know, particularly in dance music, which, you know, the flavour should have worn off about 20 years ago. Okay. But there's still sufficient young people out there, all over the world. It's more of a global thing now. Yes. The Sordid Sound System of French, as are a lot of the things, the great, best dance music that I seem to get sent these days, like French pop disco and things. Yeah. And... I know nothing about them apart from this that I got sent last week, and you know, it just I like it when things jump out at you and say, you know, listen to me, this is really important.
Okay, and here it is.
Thank you.
That was Fear Eats the Soul by Sordid Sound System from the compilation Brand New World. This is Mark Rowley and my guest in the studio is Bernie Connor. Bernie, as always, there are plenty of new acts coming out of Liverpool in the northwest. can you tell us any bands that have caught your eye during the past year or so?
Bloody loads.
Okay.
Strange Collective, Fuss, Omens, The Floormen, Samurai Kip, The Probes, Bathymetry, the Wild Fruit Art Collective. I could go on.
That's already a comprehensive list there.
My youngest son runs a club thing called High Soul at the Buyers Club in town, and they've been putting on little packages of those bands, like little showcases, should say, those bands, for about a year. And it's been a revelation.
Okay.
It's been a revelation.
Yeah.
I sit on the door and take the money.
Okay.
So that everybody gets paid. Right. So they don't just nip next door and spend it on the off license.
A band to add to that list, the Bohos, they young 17, 18-year-old lads who are good mates with my daughter.
Right. Okay.
And look out for them. They're a really good band. On the subject of local music, unfortunately this show will probably go out after the Smithdown Road Festival. Well, that's coming up, and I have to say, well, do you know much about it? What's your take on Smithdown Festival?
I love it. More the merrier.
Yes,
anything that gets music away from that grid in town and takes it into communities, and no matter how large or small a scale that might be, can only be a good thing. It's good for the businesses on Smithdown Road, which is great.
Yes.
It's good for people to actually. There's more to Liverpool than just flopping around Concert Square or or something down the pier head. There's something that's happened locally, and this year it's expanded considerably.
Yes,
it's in the park this year as well.
You know, hats off to the organisers, Kev and Andy, who do all of that work in their spare time for no money.
And he's lovely, Kev.
Just the passion to get music out there to people. Wider afield, we've got Festival coming up. Actually clashes with Smithdown Road Festival.
I know. I'm not playing this year.
You're not at that.
I play every other year.
Okay, and what about Liverpool Sound City at the end of May? Any invitations?
I don't want to talk about Sound City.
Okay.
Can I just tell you my experience of Sound City?
Go on then,
I was booked to play Sound City, not last year, the year before. I left home with my box of tunes and went to the Onion with my girlfriend to have a cup of coffee while waiting for somebody to tell me, because I thought I was playing at 1.
Yes.
And at 12, I got a text message to say, you're playing at 2, which is all right. And at 12:30, I got a text message to say, you're playing at 2, but you're playing on another stage, which is also all right. At 1 o'clock, I got a text message to say, you're not playing at all.
Oh, no.
So that's my experience of Sound City.